Have you ever felt outplayed, outwitted, or simply powerless? Is there a nagging feeling that others are succeeding, while you're just spinning your wheels? What if I told you that there was an ancient guide, a manual if you will, that could unlock the power you've always craved? Welcome to the Rational Mind, and today, we're diving into the secretive world of Niccolò Machiavelli, a name that often sends shivers down the spine. Intrigued? Let's get started. Machiavelli, an Italian diplomat, philosopher, and writer of the Renaissance period, might just hold the key to the power you seek. His book, The Prince, has been misunderstood, vilified, and yet it remains one of the most influential pieces of political philosophy to date. It's not a guide to being evil, as some would have you believe, but a manual for understanding the true nature of power. Machiavelli contended that to understand power, you first need to understand human nature. He painted a rather unflattering picture of us humans, as he believed we are essentially self-centered, easily swayed by fear and desire, and prone to change loyalties when our interests shift. Now, that might seem a bit cynical, but if you're feeling resistant to this idea, ask yourself, is it really far from the truth? Here's where things get a little interesting. According to Machiavelli, understanding these realities about human nature is the foundation for gaining and maintaining power. It's about being aware of the terrain you're navigating, knowing who you're dealing with, and employing the right strategies. It's not about being good or evil, it's about being effective. Before we delve deeper into the strategies that can help you outsmart your enemies and establish your dominion, if you're finding this video insightful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to The Rational Mind. We have a lot more life-changing content on philosophy and self-improvement coming your way. Machiavelli famously stated, "It's better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." Now, this might sound harsh, but let's unpack it. In a perfect world, you would want to be both loved and feared, but Machiavelli, being the realist he was, understood that you often have to choose. And here's why he suggested fear over love. You see, love is fickle, prone to shifts and changes, based on emotions and personal circumstances. People might love you today, but if their circumstances change tomorrow, that love might evaporate. However, fear has a more lasting impact. Fear of punishment, of losing something valuable, tends to keep people in check. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be cruel or heartless. Instead, it's about establishing a level of respect and demonstrating that there are consequences to actions. Another crucial lesson from Machiavelli is the importance of appearance. He said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." What this means is that perception often trumps reality. The image you project to the world can be more influential than your true character or intentions. So, carefully crafting your public persona can give you a significant advantage. Machiavelli introduced two critical concepts in his work: Virtù and Fortuna. Virtù is the skill, strength, and strategic acumen a person brings to the table, while Fortuna represents luck or the external circumstances that are beyond our control. To Machiavelli, the most successful individuals are those who can maximize their virtù to navigate the turbulent waters of Fortuna. At this point, you might be wondering, where do ethics fit into all of this? This is a valid question and one that often comes up when discussing Machiavellian philosophy. The truth is, Machiavelli was not advocating for a complete disregard for ethics. Instead, he was highlighting the cold, hard truth that sometimes, in the pursuit of power, ethical considerations might have to take a backseat. One more crucial insight from Machiavelli is the importance of adaptability. He wrote, "Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times." This means that rigidity can be your downfall. As circumstances change, so too must your strategies. You must be as cunning as a fox and as fierce as a lion, knowing when to use deception and when to use force. The world is ever-changing, and those who can't adapt will be left behind. But how does this all translate to your life today, in the modern world? Let's take a look. Let's say you're aiming for a promotion at work, or you're running your own business. You need to understand your landscape, the motivations of your colleagues, the needs of your clients, the strategies of your competitors. You need to present yourself as competent, confident, and trustworthy, even if you're shaking in your boots. Being Machiavellian does not mean becoming a heartless manipulator. Rather, it implies becoming a realist. It's about recognizing that the world isn't always a fair and just place, that people can be self-interested, and that power games do exist. Recognizing this doesn't make you a cynic. It makes you equipped to navigate the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. In your personal life, understanding Machiavellian principles can help you create healthier boundaries, be more discerning about who you trust, and make better decisions. In your professional life, it can make you a more effective leader, a better negotiator, and a more strategic thinker. Remember the lesson of adaptability? The world is changing faster than ever. The ability to adapt, to learn new skills, to shift your strategies, has never been more critical. You can't afford to be complacent or stuck in your ways. Your survival and success depend on your ability to change with the times. Finally, I want you to remember that Machiavelli's principles are not laws but tools. They're strategies to understand and navigate the world of power. Use them wisely, use them ethically, and use them to create a life of success and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Machiavelli's Guide to Power. We hope that these insights have not only enlightened you but also inspired you to think differently about power, success, and your approach to life. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if you use it. So go forth, be bold, be cunning, and create the life you want. Please like this video if you found it helpful and share it with others who might benefit from this knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe to The Rational Mind for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep challenging the status quo and keep thinking rationally.